You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Rogers versus Stone.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Ms. Rogers, you say after an encounter with your elementary school sweetheart, you ended up pregnant. You say the defendant has gone through great lengths to deny he is the father of your son, Chris.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad. This ain't looking too good. I mean, shit, they kind of got the same nose. Nose kind of looks similar. Same type. Lips kind of look similar, too.
Question, Mr. Stone.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say Ms. Rogers is promiscuous and it was only a casual fling. You say she has even slept with some of your friends, and therefore it is impossible you are the father of her baby. Is that?
Damn, running through the friend group. Damn.
That correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Rogers, you say there's no doubt Mr. Stone is Christian's father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
I met him in elementary school. We was friends. I kind of moved away after a while. We was close friends, but, you know, we never kept in touch because we were so young. And one day, after some years of being apart, I was at my friend's house, or I was at her boyfriend's house, and we were chilling, and he walked through the door, and I'm like, really?
So I see y'all just letting anybody in here.
Of all places, he had to walk into where I'm at. So we ended up, we was talking, laughing, joking about old times, how you been, catching up and stuff. And we went back to my friend's house with her boyfriend, and we had sex that day. And we left her house and went back to his house and had sex again a couple times.
Damn.
And after that, it's just like, repeatedly, we would hang out, have sex, and it went on about like a month. Once I found out that he had a girlfriend, we stopped talking.
You had no idea.
Damn. She had to be on his hit list. Had to be on the hit list, boy. I'm telling you. He ain't even care about the relationship. He like, shit, we're gonna make this a reoccurring thing.
I did not have no idea that he had a girlfriend. He told me about a girl that he had talked to, but he stopped talking to her.
When I walked into that house, she was at one of my friends' house. And when I walked in, she was already hugged up with one of my friends.
I was not hooked up with nobody. When he walked in the door, I was
when
sitting at the table.
On his lap.
I was not on.
How did y'all do it that fast? No, listen, I swear on my mom, it is not what it looks like. I swear.
Nobody lap.
When
he came in the door, I was sitting at the table. The friend that he was talking about was in the kitchen. I was not sitting on nobody's lap.
Your Honor, when I walked in, we caught eyes. She was on his lap. And
I was not
like
on
I
his
said,
lap.
we ended up talking.
He could make you believe I was not.
One at a time.
We separated from everybody. We started talking.
Tight.
Yes, we ended up leaving from one of my friend's house, went to her friend's house. We did have sex, but we had a condom on. When we left that house, we went home, went to my house. We had a condom on.
We had a condom on, yes. In the bathroom at my friend's house, yes, we had a condom on. Yes, the first time we went to his house, yes, we did have a condom on. Not every time I had sex with him, we wore a condom. Not every time.
Did you have unprechected sex
One time,
with
Your
Ms.
Honor.
Stone?
It was not one time.
And that was in the threesome.
It was not.
What did he say?
In the where?
In the threesome between me, her, and...
Whoa. Nah.
We had a threesome. The night I found out
That took a turn.
he had a girlfriend, we had a threesome.
What? What type of book? But if I do this, man, I get called a cheater. Like, this man got a threesome.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
What the fuck, man? Man.
Rome, at first I thought he said in the freezer. Then I realized he said in a threesome. I don't know which one caught me by surprise more. So you didn't use protection in a threesome with Miss Rogers and another...
The other girl was my girlfriend.
That he did not tell me about.
Like, bro, like, can we, like, I need to take some notes, bro. How? How did you manage to pull that off?
Somebody tell me how he did it! I have to know! I have to know!
That's the finesse of the century. What the fuck?
out until that night. He did not tell me that this girl was his girlfriend. Yes, he said that he was was talking to a girl before, but he told me that right then he was single. I would not have kept sleeping with him if I would know that he was in a relationship. I'm not that type of person to sleep with somebody in a relationship that I know was in a relationship.
Shut up, bitch.
But you was still talking to one of my friends.
I was not talking to nobody. When I was talking to him, it was just me and him, and we was never together. We was never in a relationship. It was just friends having sex. That's it.
And that's where the problem come in, bro. See, my thing about it is, like, I believe in it. Like, friends can do that. Like, if you want to do your thing, do your thing. But then once feelings start getting involved, and then once niggas be like, one person be like, oh, this some relationship shit, and then the other one like, oh, nah. That's when it started becoming a clash. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't gonna sit here and say feelings ain't gonna get involved. Somebody feelings gonna get involved. It may not be you, might be her. May not be her, might be you. You know what I'm saying? Eventually feelings get involved, and it just become nasty after that, bro. It never end well after that.
You feel me? So I was like, you talked to her? He like, yeah, I talked to her. We did this, we did that. So I'm like, oh, really? You feel me? So I'm like, when was this? He broke it down to me like, yeah, we did it the day before. Then I want to say 3 days after. And then when she told me she was pregnant, he want to say they did it around twice.
You're saying that isn't true.
It's not true.
At the time you were sleeping with Mr. Stone, were you sleeping with anyone else?
No.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
The whole time the man was having sex, I did not sleep with nobody else. All these boys in his little friend group that he has, I've known a lot of them a very long time.
She told me she was in a relationship already.
I was in a relationship. I had just got out of a relationship. I was not with nobody when I was with him.
But
So y'all over here trauma bonding. Well, I ain't gonna even say y'all. You over here trauma bonding. You ain't even.
were there any benefits with the other friends?
No. There was no benefits with no other friends until after I stopped talking to him. He can hear whatever he wants to. All them boys was liars.
You told me yourself that you would have an encounter before we even had the first encounter.
First of all, when he walked in the door, the day he came over, me and his friend was talking. We was catching up too. I was not sitting on his lap.
She said they weren't talking though, so I'm gonna let her finish.
Or nothing. When he came, we all went in the basement because the boys was playing the games, and we were talking. We was catching up. I went and told my friend, I'm like, because she didn't know I know him. Nobody in the house knew I knew him before he walked in that house. And we was all telling people, oh, we went to school together. I was not sitting with nobody.
Listen, Ms. Rogers, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I mean, even if you were sitting on the friend's lap or you weren't, at the end of the night, you were sitting on Mr. Stone.
Hey, fuck that tea.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
I want to understand the facts surrounding this situation. How did you find out you were pregnant?
I went to the doctor to get my birth control shot because I know I'm having sex, so I'm like, I need to go because I don't want to have no more kids.
Any more?
I have twins.
18 years old with 3 children?
Damn. I'm sorry.
Damn. Shit. 3, and you don't think she running through the friend group?
Oh!
I ain't got nothing against y'all, cause I was a teen father. But shit, I had my first kid at like 18 or 19. You know what I'm saying? So nothing wrong with it. But 3, like damn, you got twins. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever found out I had twins, and I know I'm not prepared myself for them, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like a motherfucker. That's 2 miles. That's double the everything.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want no more kids because I had just gotten accepted to college. Everything was looking up. So I was like, I wanted to like put the cap on before anything happens.
No. It's too late.
Not knowing that I was already pregnant. So it was like, I was scared. I really was, because it was like another baby. So I called him and told him I was pregnant.
We never had that conversation.
No.
Not once.
What
happened was, this particular day, I was in the car with one of my friends. They pulled up.
I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like, just seeing that previous picture, the baby, it kind of do look like you, nigga. Look at that bald head dude in the back, like. Look at the way the light just beaming off his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, That bitch just beaming.
Up on me, and he said he had to go pick his girl up and her, which is her best friend. We get to them, we drop them off at the hospital. Imagine, I don't know what we doing. She haven't said nothing. Matter. We did drop her off at the hospital. I did not know not one thing. We dropped them off and left. When we came back, she still haven't told me she was pregnant. I didn't know nothing then. And that was early, like I want to say 3-4 months in. I didn't know nothing. When she walked up and said she had to tell me something, but didn't tell me right then and there.
That's not happening.
And then waited a month or two later to finally come out.
So you're dropping her off at the hospital, and you don't know why.
Yeah, I wasn't driving. I was in the passenger seat. My friend came to me. We were chilling, talking, and then he said he had to go pick them up and drop them off. So
He knew
I
we was
rode
going to
with him.
ultrasound. He saw the ultrasound pictures when I came out.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of believing her, because ain't no way in here you drop somebody off at the hospital and not asking them what's going on, what's happening. I mean, I know they got people out there that mind their business. Like, I don't want them, but if I'm taking you to a hospital, I'm gonna ask you why. I'm pretty sure anybody gonna ask somebody why if they take you to a hospital. You feel what I'm saying?
About the hospital. He looked at him.
No, I did not.
He held them in his hand and looked at them.
No, I did not.
Picture of my ultrasound. It said, "You're having a boy." I didn't find out I was pregnant until I was 4 months pregnant. I give that to him.
My friend sent me a picture
I
of
give
it.
him that. Okay. I'm in the car with my friend. They had been over my house. They was like, I said, "Can you take me to my ultrasound?" She said, "Okay." I was already in the car when we picked him up. We picked him up from his school because he was walking his sister to school. And then we went to the ultrasound, and he sat in the car with his 2 friends, and we and my best friend went up there to the ultrasound to get it did. When I got back in the car, I sat next to him. I sat next to him.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
And he looked at the ultrasound pictures, and he said, "Damn, he got a big ass head." That's what he said.
Wait a minute. So
Damn. Remember you showing me the ultrasound pictures.
He said it.
And so you don't remember any of this, Mr. Stone?
I remember that day exactly.
He got amnesia since we here. He don't remember none of this now.
Do you remember ever seeing ultrasound pictures of the baby?
Yes, through a text message that I got through a friend.
So at what point did you determine the baby was Mr. Stone's?
When that day I went to that ultrasound, I found out I was having a boy, and that lady told me when my baby was conceived.
Okay, so at your ultrasound, you got the date, the conception.
Wait. Did she say conceive? Hold on. Did she say conceive? Oh, I'm tweaking.
Mr. Stone's.
When that day I went to that ultrasound, I found out I was having a boy, and that lady told me when my baby was conceived.
I know I wasn't tripping. That bitch said conceived. What the fuck?
Okay, so at your ultrasound, you got the date.
When me and him talk, this is his baby, okay? This is
Really?
baby. He says my baby. He does not say the baby. He says my baby.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
I have text messages of him saying, "I want what can I get?"
I'd like to see those.
Uh-oh.
Jerome, will you hand me these
Sure.
text messages?
In 4K. That's how you know you fucked up, right? Right there. You're like, damn.
The messages say, "From Mr. Stone, what are you doing?" And you say, "Sitting here." And Mr. Stone says, "Oh, okay, I miss Nugget." You write, "Okay." And then you write back, "Mr. Stone, when can I have my baby?"
So if you didn't think the baby
You
was
wanna
yours,
explain
why
that?
you call it my baby now?
Because at this time, I was already attached to the baby, and I told her that. Why? Because I grew up without a father, and I know the predicament that he in, he might grow up without one, too, and I wasn't like that.
Listen, now
So I tried to step up and be a man about the situation.
I never
and
tried.
Hey, that's real. That's real. Real spill. Real spill. At least the nigga stepped up, bro.
7-month-old Christian Rogers. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Stone, you are not the father.
Oh, God.
Do you know who Christian's biological father is, since it is not Mr. Stone?
Yeah, but he doesn't want nothing to do with me or Nugget, so.
Okay, now it makes sense. So, instead of trying to get the nigga who don't want nothing to do with you, because you know that's probably his baby, you got the nigga that actually want to do something. Make sense?